I'm so fucking confused. What is this one? There's no one there. Oh, there it is. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Abba. How are you?
Good, how are you? We're the only two here?
I guess so.
Is that weird?
It's very strange. Well, no, there's only 3 minutes left. She is having class today, isn't she? Well, she must be, or she must be, or we wouldn't be on.
Yeah.
So how have you been? I've been meaning to call you just to say hi and chat.
I know. I've been good. One of our co-workers' brother got COVID.
Oh, no.
So I had to get tested yesterday.
Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry. So now when do you have the results back yet? Or how long does that take?
I'll get them tomorrow or Thursday. I don't have any symptoms at all. None of us do at the office, but her brother, she lives with him and he got hospitalized.
Oh, geez.
I know. So she's out for at least 14 days. Even if she comes back negative, she's out for 14 days. So.
Whoa. Yeah.
I know. How are you doing?
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
Just hanging in there. Yeah. Trying to do my yoga, walking.
Yeah.
Petting the cats, to working on my bonsai, getting stir crazy. I'm just like, now are your kids both home?
Oh, wait, I didn't share my video. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there you are. Hello.
Yeah. And I mean, Nisha had to stay home because I'm getting tested. So,
yeah. But I mean, they're home from school, home from.
Yeah. Jatin's still taking finals and taking classes and stuff. Rajiv is still working from home. So we all are. We're all stuck here.
Well, is Justin, he's home though, doing online.
Yeah. Jatin is home. Yeah. He's upstairs. Poor kid doesn't get out of his room because he's just taking classes all day.
Oh, jeez. God, how strange. And here you were almost an empty nester.
Yeah, I was almost an empty nester. Well, Nisha's going to leave July still. As far as we know, she's going to leave July for
okay. Well, knock on wood. Let's hope that all works.
I know. So we'll see. I don't think they're going to stop that. In fact, they made the 4 years graduate early.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so they could put them out on the front line.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just go.
Jeez. Scary times. But how's your office doing and how's being at work? Is it okay?
It's fine. We're just doing telehealth calls. Hi, Christine.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Christine. How are you?
We were just catching up.
Oh, catch up.
Yeah, that's okay. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Cool.
Good. Yeah, here it's kind of cold in here. Got here sooner. I'm like, oh, geez.
Yeah, turn on that heat.
Yeah, I did. It's on.
All right. Well, I'm going to go spread out my yoga mat, so excuse me for a moment.
Me too.
Yeah. Right on.
That's Tara. No, Tara's, she's a teacher. You met her once.
Teacher?
No, she is a teacher.
School teacher.
Yeah.
Oh.
Abha lives up past Nugent. I don't know what she does. She's some sort of medical something. Ellen's on the bottom left. I don't know what she does.
Ellen is retired.
Ellen's retired.
From being a film editor.
Oh, from being a film editor. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, Christine, I had a question. Do these Zoom things, do they live forever with all of our pictures on them? How does that work? Because I always get rid of my eyes. I don't want the rest of the world seeing me doing yoga, but do they?
Well, actually, once it starts, the
Mhm.
video stays on me. I'm trying to clean up the beginning. I realized that I can do it and it's not that hard. So I'm gonna try and just clean up the beginning. The ones that are already on YouTube are harder to edit. It's possible, but so the ones that I haven't uploaded yet, I'm gonna just like trim the beginning off. Because a lot of them have these extra
Oh, okay.
of like chit chat and whatnot.
But with the ones that are on YouTube, they only see the teacher. They don't see all our little boxes with us.
No,
Oh, okay. Oh, well, then I'll leave it on. I didn't know.
yeah, it's just the view, the main screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it doesn't show all of you guys.
Okay.
Only this part, but I'm trying to clean this beginning stuff up.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
All right, good morning, everyone.
Doing one of your buddies?
Does anybody have anything in particular? Any requests or anything? Before I mute everyone? Before you're all muted. Tea is warm. Okay. All right. Last call. Okay, you are going to be officially muted. As always, you are free to unmute yourself at any point if you feel like you need to tell me something, communicate with me in some capacity. It's fine. That's probably easier if you want to communicate something to me, if you unmute yourself and talk, because I may or may not notice if there's something in the chat. So yeah, but I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna get new headphone things today because I know the last experiment did not go well. So I'm getting new ones that are supposed to be better. So we'll see. TBD, but those are coming today. So I'll experiment with them. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I don't know if we need any props necessarily, so just be comfortable. Lie down if you're not already lying down. Good morning, everyone. If I haven't already said good morning to you. So as you lie down, get comfortable, of course. You know, if you need to bend your knees or do some kind of variation of Shavasana, that's totally fine. You know, just listen to your body. Tune in. Relax your shoulders. Be here on the floor. Be here now. All right, take a big breath through your nose. Inhale. Fill up, hold it, soften the shoulders. Sigh it out, exhale. Let all the breath go. Squeeze it out. Do that again. Inhale through your nose, fill up. All the way up, holding the breath, relaxing the shoulders. Sigh it out, exhale. And just let go of whatever you need to let go of, right? Use the breath to help you in that letting go process, right? Do that again. Inhale through your nose. Biggest breath. Fill up, holding the breath, softening a little bit, sipping in a little bit more, inhaling, holding, right? Relaxing. And then exhale, using the breath to just let go, right? Offer it back up to the universe. And then start to come into your Ujjayi breath. Steady, smoothing out the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. All right, Ujjayi breath. Smooth, steady. Inhaling. Exhaling. Right, allowing this breath, this moment, right, to be your safe haven, right, your refuge from the chatter of the mind. Right, if you think about it, the mind does its job pretty well, which is like spontaneously producing thoughts. So, I guess good job. But everybody needs a break. The mind can be trained to steady, to quiet. Right? And in that quieting, in that steadiness, right, we can find some peace, some spaciousness, right? Spacious here. Just the breath. We'll add some movement in a second, but for right now, just the breath. Right, so of course we'll use the breath. We'll keep coming back to the breath again and again as we move through our practice. Keep it up. Stay with it. Gently wiggling your fingers, your toes, circling your wrists, your ankles. Take a stretch, reach the arms overhead, stretch your legs. Just feel your body, feel the feels. Hug your knees in. Rock a little bit side to side. Right, just feel your low back, your hips. This should just be nice and easy. Legs to the left. All the way over. Right, so just let your chest stretch and open up. Right, I feel like we've all probably been a little bit extra at our laptops and computers and all that stuff. Like if we weren't already there, now we're there even extra. So let your chest stretch. Let your shoulder melt down towards the floor. And then I think we did this the other day too. Just bringing the arms gently, slowly overhead. So the back of your right hand will just skim the floor. And just bringing your arm overhead. Right, exploring the stretch all the way up and over. Right, and then slowly go back. So there's no rush, you take your time. Right, keep letting the shoulder be heavy. Draw the shoulder blade down, away from the top of the shoulder. And if you want to bring your hand down past, like, towards the mat, towards your hips. And then back up. Just allowing the shoulder to melt towards the mat. Pause if you get your hand out back from where it started. And let's come back to center. So as you bring the legs to the middle, take a moment to just notice the difference between your two sides. Feel your right side, feel your left side. All right, now let's even that out. Take your legs over to the right. All right, so just notice the tightness across the chest, the shoulder, however much of it is there, however much you feel it, just, feel it. And try and soften it. Like, could you relax your shoulder? Just notice your body's, natural reaction is to, grip a little bit. But you don't necessarily have to do that. You're pretty safe here. So just relax the shoulder, let it be heavy. Feel the stretch. All right, just counter pose. Counter pose our day. And slowly start to bring your hand overhead. Take your time with it, right? There's no rush. You can feel the feels if you go nice and slow. And just notice how the stretch changes as your arm gets overhead. And then slowly bring it back. Let the shoulder just be heavy. Allow the stretch. Look for the stretch. And if it feels okay in your shoulder to keep going and let the hand go past that horizontal line and bring it down towards the edge of your mat, towards your hips. And then back out from where you started. And again, if you're going slower than I am, no worries, take your time. Find where we started and just breathe here for a moment or two. Right shoulder nice and heavy. All right, come to center. Bring the knees to the middle. All right, send the heels up. Stretch the backs of your legs. Take a breath, just enjoying that. Turn the toes out. Take the legs out wide. A breath here. Just allowing that stretch to happen. Let that feel good. Bring it back. All right, let's sit up for a couple. So you can rock and roll forward and back a couple of times. Coming to seated. Okay. Relax the shoulders down. So let's just take an inhale, stretch up. Oh, big stretch, maybe lifting the chin. Exhale, pressing the palms. Again, like that. Inhale, reach up. Slow, steady exhale. The gaze can follow the fingertips. One more time. Add an om if you like. Inhale, stretching up. Hands at the heart, gazing at the fingertips or closing your eyes. Set intention for your practice today. What resonates with you? And as we do, using the practice to just explore, to feel the body. Don't feel like there's any sort of pressure to achieve, but rather the achievement is just being present, right? Feeling the feels, experiencing your body, that connection with the body, the breath, the mind. Right, we'll have fun with the poses. Right, use your breath, feel your body. Right, that's why we're here. Take an inhale. Releasing the breath, sigh it out, exhale. Release the hands down, open your eyes. Let's come right over onto hands and knees and do some cat-cow. We'll start in a regular tabletop and just moving with the breath. Inhaling, lifting the chest. Draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. We don't always do that, but just for today. Squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. Peel the shoulder heads back. Exhale. Let the shoulder blades get extra wide. Inhale. The shoulder blades moving in towards each other. Give them a little extra squeeze. Exhale. Pulling the ribs in, send the tailbone under, grounding the spine. The shoulder blades get wide. Inhale, heart comes forward, squeezing the shoulder blades in towards each other. Exhale. Do one more time like that. Inhale, drawing the chest forward, squeezing the shoulder blades in, lifting the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Sit your hips all the way back to child's pose. And just take a moment so you can relax your shoulders, your wrists. We're going to do a couple more things from tabletop, so I just let me give you a second. Give you a second to relax your shoulders. Okay. Back to tabletop, as you might imagine. Hug the ribs in. You can bring the knees a little bit closer together, but keep your wrists under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, and then just float the knees. So it still looks like you're in tabletop, but your knees are hovering off the floor. Lengthen the sternum forward, and then draw the tips of the ribs in. Those little front tips that like to kind of poke out towards the floor. Lift the belly, lengthen through the sit bones. Take one more breath here. And let the knees come down and just sit back for a second. Relax the wrists, do a little circle. All right, we're gonna come down actually onto the forearm, so your wrist will get a little bit of a break right now. Down onto the forearms, we're gonna do the same thing. If you can, have your hands also shoulder distance apart. Lengthen the sternum forward, hug the rib tips in. Tuck the toes, float your knees. All right, tailbone under, press the floor away. And just breathe here, right? You'll feel your abs start to work, it's good. Shoulders away from your neck. So if you feel like you start to kind of crunch in like a turtle, lengthen out, right? Get your neck long. Take one more breath here, hug those rib tips in, and come on down. Drop the knees. All right. Fantastic. We're going to come back up onto our hands. Wrists under the shoulders. Tabletop. So again, watch the squeeze of the shoulders coming up towards your ears. Right? Try and keep your shoulders in their happy place, you know, the neck nice and long. Tuck your toes. Float the knees. Arms straight, right? Reach the inner arm forward. And lengthen through the sit bones, right? Feel your abs engaged. Float your right foot, send it straight back behind you. Try to keep your left knee hovering. Your left knee may want to straighten, try not to let it. And then come back, right? Both knees hover, send the left leg back. Right, lift the belly. Keep the lifted leg energized. Take one more breath here. Bring it back, knees hover, and come on down. Sit back, soften, relax your arms. Okay. Forearms. All right, again, watch the creeping of the shoulders. Hands shoulder distance if you can. Lift the belly. So you can have your knees a little closer together. It does make it easier for balancing when we pick the leg up. All right, so if I didn't give it away, we're gonna do that again. Lift the ribs, float the knees. All right, so shoulders away from your neck. Breathe. Float your right foot, send the legs straight back. All right, hug the ribs in. All right, bring it back. You stay close to the floor, right? Send your left leg back. Heart forward. Hug the ribs in. Root through the hands, the forearms. One more breath. Bring your knee back. Hover the knees. And come on down. Okay. One more. But this one we're going to do side to side a few times. So we'll move around a little bit more with this one. Shake out your arms. All right, tabletop. We'll need to do some standing poses soon because our arms are gonna be tired. Okay. Tabletop, tuck your toes. Again, you can have the knees a little closer together if you like, it's fine. Pull your knees. All right, so we are adding a little bit more movement to this one. You're gonna turn, pivot your toes to the left, pick your right foot up, touch your right toes with your left hand. Just give them a little tap. Come back to where you were, hover the knees, go the other way, turn to the right. Pick your left foot up, touch your left toes with your right hand. Come back to center, switch it back. And back to center, and turn and touch. And back to center, and turn and touch. And back to center, turn, touch. We're gonna do 2 more times on each side. Turn to the left, touch, back to center, turn to the right, touch, to center. 1 more time each side. Center, turn, touch, center, and come on down. Relax your shoulders, your arms, take a breath. Well, I'll be warm. It's cold in here, so we're gonna do this. All right, we're gonna try it. It's a little more jammed up, of course, when you're on your forearms, but we're gonna try it anyway. You just have to, you know, lift. Okay. Onto the forearms. Elbows shoulder distance, hands shoulder distance. Knees kind of close. Hug the belly in. Tuck your toes. Float the knees. All right, so turning the toes. Pull your right leg through. Touch your right toes with your left hand. Back to center. Turn, same thing, other way. Touch to center. Turn, touch. Back to center. Keep going. We got a couple more times on each side. Back to center. Turn. So it's good. You'll feel your obliques a little bit, or a lot, maybe. Center. Here we go. Last one. Back to center. And come on down. Okay. Relax your arms. Give them a shake. I'm gonna take my sweater off. Okay. Doesn't down dog sound appealing right now? I don't know if it does or not, but we're doing it anyway. Plant your hands, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Come on in. Cuddle the heels if you like. Shake out your head. Great. You can lean into one side, lean into the other side right now. How do you feel? Okay. Much as it would be fun to just fidget forever, we're not gonna do that. Right, that's the mind, right? Just translating its busyness into the body, right? Can we settle? Smooth out the breath. Steady your gaze. Straight, strong arms, pressing the floor away, and then fire up the legs. Press back through the thighs. You can have bent knees if you need to, but still active legs. Take one more breath here. Walk your hands back. Bend your knees a little bit. And walk your hands back to meet your feet at the back of your neck. Go all the way back. Right, and just hang. Hang in a forward fold. Let your head hang down. Your arms can dangle. You can grab opposite elbows. Switch the arms though. If you're grabbing elbows, put the other forearm under. Head heavy, heavy. All right, keep the head heavy, release the elbows. We're gonna roll up nice and slow. Again, send the tailbone down towards the floor. Right, lengthen through the tailbone, and that's how you're gonna roll up. Just lengthening the tailbone down. Lengthening the tailbone down. Stretch your lower back.
Lengthen the tailbone down. Enjoy that. Good slow. One vertebrae at a time. Roll it up. All the way up. Okay, as you get up to standing, take a moment, circle your shoulders. Oh, right, just wake up the upper back. Circle the other way. Let your shoulder blades move around as much as you can on your upper back. Right, let the shoulder blades just circle around. All right. Find the center. Right, shoulders down. Stand tall in Tadasana. All right, we are going to roll back down. What I want you to try and do is keep the hips open. So as we're here and standing up, the hips are extended and open. Generally, when we start to get into the forward fold, we'll crease at the hip. I want you to try and not do that. You can crease at the waist. I want you to really, especially for your lower back, try and extra round. It'll be easy in the upper back, but this is the part that you'll have to get super mindful about. This stays lifted. You're going to use your abs, you're going to use your glutes, right? I want you to be strong and work it. Feet can be hip distance together or whatever you like. We'll keep the legs straight, at least for now. All right, so tailbone lengthens down. Start with your head, chin drops down. Right, tailbone is lengthening down. So then slowly, imagine the vertebrae one at a time. Right, one at a time. As we get into the upper back, slowly one at a time. Pull your hip bones up. Pull your hip bones up. Do it now. And round the upper back. It's generally fairly willing to do that, right? Pull the hip bones up. So as we slowly get closer to the floor, you're gonna have to really pull up through the hip bones. Right? Really pull up through the hip bones. Articulate the spine. Each vertebrae, one at a time, coming forward. Pull the hip bones up. Send the tailbone down. Keep going into your fold, but fold at the waist, not at the hips. Right, round the spine. Pull the hip bones up. Pull the hip bones up. You can put your hands there to see if you're creasing at the top of the thigh. Right, but then try and let your arms dangle. You're probably using your abs good. Squeeze your glutes. Your glutes extend your hips. It's very useful right now. If you feel the floor, pause. Keep pulling up through the hip bones. Take another breath. I haven't quite gotten the floor yet, but rounding the spine, pulling the hip bones up. Take one last breath here. Rounded spine. Lift the low belly. And then soften it, bend the knees, let your belly come to the thighs. Just bend your knees a little bit. You don't have to relax all of that. Okay. Your arms got a little break. From this place, look forward. Start to walk your hands forward. We're coming back out into downward facing dog. Press your thighs back. Your knees can be bent. You can straighten your legs at any time or keep them bent. But slowly, imagine you're trying to keep your hips over your heels. Of course you can't and also be in down dog, but try. Press the thighs back. Walk the hands forward. Press the thighs back. Walk the hands forward. Right, legs super active. Keep walking the hands forward until you've gotten yourself back into downward facing dog, but your legs are still pressing back. Your legs are still pressing back. Oh, resisting, resisting. Keep your legs still pressing back. Shift forward to plank, like your legs don't want to do plank. So they're going, no, pressing the other way. They're like, we have to. Christine said to plank. Back up a little bit. Okay. right? But the legs stay active, right? Active thighs, press into the ceiling. Send the heart forward, lengthen. Take an inhale, lean in. Exhale, let's lower to the floor. Feel free to drop your knees down if you need to. All the way down. Reach your hands back. Turn the palms to face the floor, right? So we're externally rotating the arms. Legs out long. Curl the tailbone under. Press the pubic bone down. Keep your hands on the floor. Keep your feet on the floor. Inhale, lift your chest up. Right? Press your pubic bone down into the mat. Right? Press it down and lift your chest. Can you pull your shoulder blades in towards each other? And again, this isn't something that we necessarily want to do every time we do this, but let's just do it today. Right? Squeeze the shoulder blades in. Lift up. And slowly lower down. Whew. All right. Relax your upper back. Right? Just feel that squeeziness up there. Okay, so we're going to do that again. Bring the legs a little closer. If they, you're probably squeezing your butt, and maybe pull your feet apart. Press the pubic bone down. Inhale. Palms still facing the floor, lift your chest. Right, lifting up, float the hands. Right, so you'll feel your back engage a little bit more. Press the pubic bone down. Draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. Try and lift a little higher. Inhale. Exhale. All the way down. Melting to the floor. I'm just going to turn the other way. So if you're turning your head to one side, just make sure you're alternating sides. All right, one more. Curl the tailbone under, pubic bone down, palms still facing the floor. Feet down. Inhale, lift up the head, the chest. Lift the hands, lift the legs. Add the legs this time. Draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. Turn the palms out. Reach the arms overhead. Thumbs to the sky. Thigh bones to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Come down. Okay. Feel the feels. Let everything soften. Briefly, of course. All right. Draw the hands back. Palms by the ribs. Tucking the toes. So I'm going to still go easy on my shoulder, but feel free to press to regular plank if that's good for your body. Take an inhale. Exhale. Press the floor away. Inhaling. Exhaling. Downward facing dog. Send the hips up and back. Sigh the breath out if you like. Breathe. One more inhale. Squeezing the arms straight, looking forward. Use the exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees, walk or jump, feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Folding, exhale. Inhale, firm the glutes, come all the way up. Exhaling, hands to heart. Just a breath here, pausing. Feel the heels. All right, releasing the hands down. Turn the palms out. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Strongest legs. Exhale, bend the knees, hands down, right foot back, left foot back, into your plank pose, top of a push-up. Curling the tailbone under. Under. Knees, chest, chin. Ashtanga Asana. Knees down, chest, chin down. Oh, hug the elbows in, zipper the belly. Flatten your feet, bring the hips to the floor. Inhale, peel your chest up, cobra pose. Curl the tailbone under. Exhale, lengthen and lower down. So you can lift up as high as you like. So higher, lower, it's totally up to you. Feet stay on the floor. Pubic bone down, press the palms, lift the chest. Hug the elbows in. And just for today, squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. And lengthen and lower. Yeah. So just because we're just playing with the upper back, we really don't necessarily want to squeeze the shoulder blades in like that all the time. But it's not like it's wrong in your body to do that. So it's fun to just explore it every once in a while. Okay, one more time, cobra pose. Pubic bone to the floor. Inhale, lifting up. Hugging the elbows in. Press the index finger knuckle, press the thumb. Right, and again, draw the shoulder blades in. And then push them onto the back ribs, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips, up and back. Right into your downward facing dog. Sending the right leg up into the air. Turn your toes out, lift your hip, bend your knee. So stretchy. Straighten the leg, square it off, foot to the floor. Send your left leg up into the air. Turn the toes out, lift the hip and the knee. Same thing on this side. Enjoy that stretch. Straighten it out. Foot to the floor. All right. Stretch back. Inhale. Exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, walk, float, feet to hands. Lift and lengthen. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, folding Uttanasana. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, through the midline, pressing the palms, hands down, palms out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, firm legs, heart goes forward. Exhale, bend the knees, hands down, left foot, step back. Right foot, step back. Heart goes forward. Tailbone under. Maybe this time chaturanga to upward facing dog. Oh my God, cracked. Downward facing dog. Okay, so recall what we did when we were on our hands and knees and we float the knees in that last variation where we turned and touched our foot. We're gonna do that now. So, same idea. We're gonna pick the right leg up, inhale. Exhale, pulling the knee towards your nose. Turn to the left, kick your right foot out, touch your toes with your left hand, and bring it back. Up into the air, foot to the floor. Switch sides, left leg up, inhale. Exhale, pull it in, round, turn, touch, bring it back. Foot to the floor, keep going. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, round and turn and touch. Take it back. Foot to the floor, switch, left leg up, inhale. Exhale, in and turn and touch. And back. One more time on each side. Right leg up, inhale. Exhale, turn and touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, the floor. Inhale, the left leg. Exhale, pull it through, round, turn, touch. Take it back, inhale. Exhale. Press back, inhale. Exhale, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Walk, float, feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise, inhale. Woo! Exhale, hands to heart. Take a breath, inhale. Sigh it out, exhale. Release the hands down. Shake out your shoulders. Good job, you guys. All right. Of course, it's time for the chair pose. Relax your shoulders down, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, firm the glutes, reach up. Hold it here for a moment. Melt the shoulder blades down your back. Hug the tips of the ribs in. Squeeze your glutes. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Reach the knuckles back and down, opening the chest, open the shoulders, lengthen through the tailbone, soften the rib tips in, right? Lift the chest up, try and engage your abs even here, I know. Inhale, folding, exhale, keep the arms, just switch the interlace. Bend your elbows, switch the interlace. Then hands up and over, head heavy. All right, release the arms. Stay in your fold. Give them a little shake. Get the shoulders kind of back in their regular spot. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. You can keep stepping back. If you want to jump back, you can jump. Take a vinyasa. Or don't take a vinyasa, right? It's really up to you. How does your body feel? Right, what's going to feel best in your body right now? All right, once we're back in down dog, let's send the right leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. Hollow out, step the foot through. Bring the back heel to the floor. Draw the right hip back. Come up, warrior one. Shoulder blades melting down. Right, and again, can we soften those rib tips in? Okay, we're gonna do Garudasana arms. So we'll stretch the upper back a little bit. Bring the left arm under your right arm and press the palms. Or put a strap or a towel or something between your hands this way, or grab your shoulders. You guys probably already know that, but just in case. All right, lift the elbows a bit, press your wrists away, and try and relax your shoulders off your neck. Hug the ribs in, maybe bend a little deeper. All right, pull up through the hip bones. Start to lift your fingertips up, lift your chest up. Pin the right hip back. Inhale, exhale, go forward. Try and touch your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, come back up. Pin the right hip back, go all the way up. Exhale, ribs in, belly in, go forward. Maybe touch the floor. Inhale, lift. We're gonna do that one more time. Pin the right hip back, go forward. Forward, forward. Whoa, I almost tipped over. Inhale, lifting the chest. Unravel the arms. Out and up. Reach up and back. Maybe see your thumbs back there. Slowly come forward. Lean the heart forward, reach the hands back. So recall our Shalabhasana. Turn the palms to face down. Lift the fronts of the shoulders away from the floor. Bring my right foot a little bit more to the midline because we're going to head forward into an airplane arm warrior three. So lift the back heel and maybe one big step. Oh, Lordy. Press the back thigh to the ceiling. Outer right hip, left hip, down. And then maybe the arms can reach out and up and overhead, just like we did on the floor earlier. Lift your belly. One more breath. Back to warrior one. Bend your right knee. Land. Lift up. All the way up. Lift the hip bones up. Inhale. Exhale. Take it down. Hands to the floor. Step to plank. Whew, pause. Just notice. Notice your two sides. All right, we're gonna come down into our forearms, but let's lift up into down dog first. It's kind of a long down dog. All right, hug the elbows in, look forward. Use your abs. Pull the belly in, slowly lower. Oh, forearms down to the floor. Walk your feet back. Tailbone under. Press the floor away. Let's take a back bend. Knees down. Flatten the feet, hips down, lift the chest. Heart comes forward. Right, feel free to lift the elbows up if you like. And then let's bring it down. All the way down. Whew. Take a breath, soften. We're gonna come back up, right, curl the tailbone under. Back up onto your forearms. Right, hands shoulder distance. Here too, you can get a little squeeze. You're gonna draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. See if you can get the chest a little wider. If you want to lift the elbows, you can. You don't have to. Now the pubic bone down. Heart goes forward. Yeah. All right, come all the way down. Again, if you're turning your head, make sure you're turning it both ways, not the same way every time. So I'm trying to do. All right. Back onto our forearms. So guess what? Of course, we're going to try it again from on our forearms. So peeling up off the floor. We're going to come into it from forearm plank instead of dolphin pose, which I actually think is a little bit easier. So turning. Pick your right foot up. See if you can tap it with your left hand. Come back to forearm plank. Turn. Pick your left foot up. Tap it. Back. Turn. Right foot. Tap it. Yeah. Turn to the right. Left foot. Tap it. Turn to the left. Right foot. Tap. Turn to the right. Left foot. Tap. Back to center. Breathe. All right, come down. Rest. Take a moment. All right, so we are gonna head into dolphin pose for just a few breaths, and then to down dog. So, if possible, we're gonna lift both elbows and right, do everything at the same time. So, forearm plank. Neck long, lift up out of the shoulders. Tucking the toes, peel yourself off the floor, right? Walk it in for dolphin. Maybe not all the way in, but you know, we're gonna pick our elbows up, so just think about that. Look forward towards your hands. Press into your palms. 1, 2, 3, lift them up. Down dog. Okay, I'm close. Okay. It doesn't matter. It went how it went, right? It's all good, right? We're just doing it to feel our bodies, to see what's possible. Send your right leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, pull it through. Step your foot forward, warrior 2. Back heel down. Windmill up. This little braid, it keeps flopping over in my face. Squeeze your glutes. It's a pretty useful action in warrior 2. Right, there is a bit of, even as we squeeze our glutes, allowing this hip to actually come a little forward, so it's more of a neutral line with the back leg. All right, into Utthita. Reach forward. Forearm to knee, we can start there. Sweep the top arm up and over, hug the ribs in. Maybe looking up towards the ceiling, maybe. Right, if you want more, consider the bottom hand releasing to a block or the floor. Right, can you still lengthen the lower back? Can you lengthen the right side? Breathe. Okay, top arm's gonna circle around behind you, right, around behind you, and then all the way around, biggest circle. Let the shoulder roll down, sweep the floor if you can with your fingertips. Open up, yeah, biggest circle. One more like that, circle it around, yeah. All right, this one's gonna lift us up into warrior 2. Reach the left arm back, stand yourself up. Straighten the front leg, come into a reverse triangle. Right, peel up. Keep it straight, regular triangle, lift up. Firm the glutes, reach, reach, reach. Try and keep the right side long. Reach the left hand up, and again, firm the glutes, right? Give them a squeeze. And then rib tips in, right? So we're using the back of the body and the front of the body together. We're gonna use the top arm again. Spin the palm forward, and let's go overhead and circle in the other direction. Sweep the hand down, opening the chest up. Oh my goodness. Up and over, around and down. One more time like that. Out. Right, we're gonna let this arm pull us back up. So as your left arm reaches back, lift yourself up. Bend the front knee, warrior two, inhale. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Take a vinyasa or go straight to down dog or take a break in child's pose. Right, just feel your body, feel the feels. I'm gonna take a sip. This cup is amazing. It keeps my tea so hot. Okay. A little sales pitch for my coffee cup there. It's actually tea, but okay. Keep the belly engaged, right? Even here, especially some of you guys are pretty flexible, right? Try not to let the belly dip, right? And it's really flexible hamstrings that let you do that. Okay, lift the left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull it through. Round the spine, step. Back heel down, so we're heel to heel. Let's come up, warrior two. All right, I'm just gonna face myself the other way because it seems weird having my back to you. Weird about that? Okay, so legs fairly wide. I do want you to feel that stretch for the inner thighs. It's kind of nice that you're doing all this work. Glutes, you know, give them a little squeeze. Find the lengthening. Right, yeah, it's good. Soften the shoulders down. How's your breath? All right, stay strong. Let's come forward. Let's start with the forearm on the knee. My foot's a little far forward. I'm gonna put back. Okay, forearm to knee, top arm up, and then turn the palm and let's reach overhead. So as you do that, lengthen your spine, right? Lengthen the tailbone away. Send the sternum in the opposite direction, right? So the spine gets longer. Lengthen the left side. Maybe the left hand slides down to the floor or a block, right? Opening the chest. Breathe. Maybe you look up. You don't have to, but see how it feels in your neck. All right, the arm's gonna go behind. Behind and down towards the hip, and then circle it down towards the floor. Let your fingertips maybe even skim the floor, and then up and over. And the biggest circle you possibly can with your arm, your shoulder. Oh. All right, last one. Maybe that was supposed to be the last one, but it doesn't matter. Up, into the warrior two. Straightening the leg as we come into the reverse. Lifting the frontal hip bone off the thigh. Keep the straight legs. Repeat the Trikonasana. Reach forward. The left side as long as you can get it, and the hand comes down. Right, looking up. Again, engage your glutes. Right, give them a squeeze. Cracking. Okay. Right. Feel the feels. What's going on in there? Hug the rib tips in. Right, hug the rib tips in. Keep the glutes engaged. We're going to circle the top arm in the other direction. So this time it's going to go forward and then down. Right, biggest circle you can. Right, keep the glutes engaged. Keep your abs engaged. Nice, let's do one more big circle. Sweep it around. I guess this will be the last one. I think this is how many we did. Warrior two. Bring it back up. Oh, bend your front knee. Press it to the pinky toe side of your foot. Inhale. Exhale, come on down. Hands to the floor. Stepping back. to take a vinyasa, to go straight to down dog, to rest in child's pose. See how you feel. How does your body feel right now? Right. Okay. Downward facing dog if you're not already there. Right, pressing the thighs back. Stretch yourself nice and long. Let's send the right leg up into the air. Inhale. Exhale, rounding the spine. Hollow out. Step your foot between your hands. Let's come back into our warrior two pose. Back heel down, windmill up. Turn the right hip back and in. Trikonasana, straighten the front leg. Draw the hip under, squeeze your glutes, get long. Right? All right, adding on, look down, bend your right knee a little bit, reach your hand forward, Ardha Chandrasana, my favorite. Right, shine it out. Lengthen the right side of your body, can you? Circle the top arm, let it go back and around, and up and around, make a big circle. Sweep it. Okay, this time as the top arm comes up and around, see if you can bend your left knee and catch your foot or your ankle. Right, lengthen through the lifted knee, zipper the belly. Right, try and pull your pubic bone up towards your belly button. Open the chest, shine it out. Inhale. Gently release to Ardha Chandrasana, the regular pose. And then to warrior two, let's bend. Land. Oof. Reverse it. Right, inhale up and exhale. Right hand, left hand, stepping back. Notice the difference between your two sides. Take a vinyasa, skip it and rest. Right, to downward facing dog as you're ready. Whew. Just feel your right leg. Appreciate the work that it did for you there. All right, left side. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, step through. Back heel drops. Warrior two. Right, breath. Straightening the front leg. Trikonasana. Reach. Right, coming into the pose. Take a breath or two here. Sorry, I just have to face the other way. It's too weird. All right, then Ardha Chandrasana. So you can bring the top hand to your hip if you like. Maybe try and keep it reaching. Reach the left hand forward. Maybe one big step. Feel free to use a block or a book or whatever you have handy. Like find my balance for a second here. Lengthen the left side of the body. Right, lengthen the left side of your torso. Try. Okay, same circle. Circle the right arm behind. And let it circle down towards the floor. And up and around. Right, do that again. Down and around. And up and try and catch your foot. Bend your right knee and see if you can catch your right foot or your ankle back. Root through the left big toe, zipper the belly. Lengthen back. Make sure you're breathing. Right, breathing. Yes. Right, to regular Ardha Chandrasana, release the bind. Feel that heat in your hip, bend your left knee. Warrior two. Right, awesome. Did we take the reverse? Yeah, let's do it. Lift up. I can't remember if we did it or not, but it feels good, so we'll do it. And come up, inhale, and release it, exhale. Step back. We didn't do it on the first side. Just consider it a bonus, All right. Ready? Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. All right. So let's just see how this goes. We always, often, not always, but we often play with variations in our Vashisthasana. So we've done a kind of, like kicking our foot out and things like that. So let's see if we can come into it with some sort of bind on the foot. So let's actually step our left foot forward. So picking the left leg up, step it through. Okay, so this way we can do our Vashisthasana on the right side first. Right, so your right index finger pointing straight ahead, right, straight through the top of your mat. Spin to the pinky edge of your right foot. Now, with your left foot, what we're going to try and do is Chapasana here as well. We've tried this before, so let's try it again. Why not? Step your front foot back a bit, and then see if you can lift it up and catch the foot or the ankle. And maybe you're just right here and that's enough. If you can start to kick it back, explore. See what happens, right? Take a couple breaths, and then when you're like, oh, I think that's enough, let it go. Come on back, right? Step back, take a vinyasa, rest, shake out your arms, whatever you need to do. I'm just gonna give my shoulders a shake. Okay, side two. Downward facing dog. So the second side's always easier. Lift your right leg up into the air, inhale. Exhale, step the foot forward. Now, planting the left hand, index finger pointing straight through the top of your mat. Have it going straight ahead. So it does fan your fingers out a little bit, which is good. We like external rotation. Spin into the pinky edge of your left foot. Left leg nice and straight. Pull the right foot back. See if you can lift it up and catch the foot or the ankle, right? And that may be enough. But if you can start to open the hip, extend through the knee, right? Lift up, zipper the belly, hug the ribs in. Take one more breath. Release it, coming back, and let's rest. Come on down. Take a moment. Soften your shoulders, relax your back. Right. Hopefully your chest feels a little stretched. Make some space there for you. All right. So if you're not too tired for upside down time, let's do a little bit of upside down time. Feel free to do whatever sort of inversion calls to you. I think if it's the same group that I started with, which it looks like it is, you guys all know your upside down things. So yogi's choice. Well, just a couple of minutes. We won't do it for super long. Because then we'll play with a little bit of a couple of back bends and then we'll cool it down. So pick your upside downiness, and if it's better for you today to put your legs up, feel free to put your legs up the wall. Do what feels good for you. I think I'll do pincha today. We'll see how long I stay up there. Maybe I'll do a handstand. All right. So yogi's choice. As always, if you're, comfortable, add a little variation. Maybe try kicking up with your other leg or kicking up with both legs. It's good to challenge your brain a little bit. Test your adaptability. Whew. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath when you're upside down time. I feel like I was breathing. It's good to make sure that you're not pushing so hard that your breath gets stuck. You're just clenching. Okay, one more upside down thing if you want to. Use my other leg. I wanted to do the back bend here too, but I couldn't. It's hard. It's harder in the handstand. Okay. Anywho, yeah, that's probably good. Let's lie on our bellies. Let's come down. So we're gonna keep going with the opening the chest into this stretch and do Dhanurasana. But if for whatever reason Dhanurasana is just not gonna work out for you today, do bridge pose. It's a very similar back bend, a little more accessible. Well, a lot more accessible. So either one is fine. Setu Bandhasana, interlacing into this stretch, or stay with me and do Dhanurasana. Either way. Okay, on your belly if you're doing Dhanurasana, on your back if you're doing bridge pose. All right. Now, don't just do bridge because you don't like Dhanurasana. You can do bridge pose if Dhanurasana is just not a safe idea for your body today, not because you're like, oh, I don't like it. Then you should do it double, honestly. So, bend your knees. Reach back and grab on. Right, melt the pubic bone down. Lift your shoulders away from the floor. And let's, for today, really bring the shoulder blades in towards each other. Just see how that feels. Melt the pubic bone towards the floor again. Kick your feet back and lift your chest up. And then try and peel your thighs up off the floor. Press the pubic bone down, right? Scoop the chest forward. Hug those knees in. Take one more breath, legs up, and bring it down. Down, all the way down. Take a breath. Soften here. Okay. Let's lift up again. Melt the pubic bone down. Lift the shoulder heads. Kick the feet back, right? Lift the chest up. Maybe the thighs can lift up off the floor. Right? Kick the feet back. Hug the knees in. Scoop the heart forward. Lift up, inhale. Come on down, exhale. All right, we got one more. Oh, Dhanurasana. It's good for us. All right, we're trying to keep it out of the low back as much as we can. So curl the tailbone under. Press the pubic bone down. Bend your knees. Grab on if you haven't already. Here we go. Kick the feet back. Lift the chest up. Press the pubic bone down as you lift your thighs up. Thighs come up. Chest comes up. Hug the knees in. Take one more breath, everything up, and it's down, down, down. All right, good job, everybody. Waggle your hips, maybe windshield wiper, your shins. Okay, child's pose. Settle your legs. Bring the big toes to touch. I'm gonna have to scooch a little forward. Have your knees as close or as wide apart as you like. And just I prefer my hands back by my feet. So just, you put your arms wherever you like. Where does it feel most comfortable? All right, slowly come on up. Roll yourself up. Okay. Upright. Good. So from your shins to your knees, let's take the hips over to the left. Bring your feet over to the right side. So you're sitting on your outer left hip, and your right hip is possibly off the floor, like maybe it's on your foot or something. So this is fine. Lengthen up. We're going to take a nice low-key version of Varad Vajrasana. Varad Vajrasana. Gosh. Bring your right hand to your left knee and your left hand behind. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, rotate. Right, so now we can get heavy into the right sit bone. Sit the right sit bone back. Lengthen up through the crown of your head and just slowly rotate from the waist up. Try and move the left, no, that's your right side. The right side of your waist back a bit. And see if that doesn't give your lower back a little bit more of a feeling of support. Right, so the right side of the waist pulls back, the right sit bone sits back, and you're trying to rotate your ribs and your shoulders. Bring your gaze over your front shoulder. Keep the twist, but just turn your head. Chin down towards your right shoulder, lifting the chest up. One more breath. And soften. Okay, we're just gonna switch the hips to the other side. So come through center, Vajrasana, to hips to the right, feet to the left for Varad Vajrasana. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. Left hand, right knee. Right hand behind, ish. Right, you can move it as you go, but you can kind of get a little bit behind you right now. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, rotating the ribs and the shoulders. Right, inhale, lifting the heart up. Exhale, rotate. And then let's check in with the left sit bone. Could you sit it back a little bit? Could you draw the left side of your waist back? Even if it takes you out of the rotation, it's okay. Right, pull the left side of the waist back and then try and rotate just your ribs and your shoulder and not your lower back. Your lower back doesn't really want to rotate it. It's not very good at that. So let's try and rotate the ribs. Take one more breath. Lengthen the spine. Now turn the gaze over the front shoulder. Lifting the chest. Right, still drawing the right shoulder back and away. Stretch the side of your neck a little bit here. Take one more breath. And gently release it. So now we can just bring the feet out front. So sitting tall, Dandasana. We still have a few minutes. We can stretch. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen. Right, so let the low back get long. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, lengthen some more. Draw the pinky edges of the feet back. Right, press the big toe mounts forward. Mount the shoulder blades away from your neck. Right, out into the fold and breathe. Right, breathe here. Soften your jaw, your mouth, your eyes. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale the rest of the way up. Okay, so if you can, I would like for us to do a single pigeon. I realize single pigeon isn't for everyone. So do a hip stretch that does make sense for you. If not, single pigeon. I trust you that you know what to do. And you know, maybe a nice thread the needle on your back is just the ticket. So let's have the right leg forward. We're going to add a little bit of a variation after we've been in the stretch for a few breaths. So come into your single pigeon, right? Squaring the hips towards the floor. Take your time, right? You have a few breaths. You have a few breaths. Right? Just allowing. Walk the hands forward. Relax your shoulders, relax your upper back. Take a breath or two. All right, and then if it seems like a good idea for your body, and if you're not sure, just try it out. And if you have no obligation to stay like this. So if your right knee is forward, we're going to take the left arm, bring it under the right arm, and turn towards the right knee. Right, so as you come down into this, if it feels sort of weird to have your head off the floor, my sweater is so far away, but you can put something under your head, right? A blanket, a towel, a pillow, your block, like whatever you have handy, right? You can press into the right hand to open the chest, which is my personal favorite thing to do. You can also sweep the arm around and catch your foot back there. You don't have to do that. I personally like this, but you do whatever feels good to you. And I actually push into my hand a little bit. I want something under my head, but it's okay. I also have very flexible hips, so that may be partly why I like to push into the floor, because it really helps me feel that stretch. And it's such a nice stretch in my low back, and I just really enjoy this. So you do as much of this as it feels good to you, because some of you guys also have pretty flexible hips. So last couple of breaths. I'm going to grab my blanket so I have it closer as my pillow. Yeah, okay, time to unravel. So you can do that later too if you want to do more of that, because I know that feels pretty good to me. Come out of this however you like. I'm going to do down dog, but if you want to stay seated, you can just sweep the left leg forward. Oh my goodness. Okay. Shoo. That's good. All right, and then left foot forward. I'm just going to grab my blanket so I have it to be my pillow. And then we'll bring the left shin across. Same idea. Take a few breaths, just getting into the stretch. It's nice to just give yourself a moment or two. So we'll have a few breaths just straight ahead. Right, relax your shoulders. Hips heavy, hips heavy. Softening any tension, right? Do your best to relax. And then if you enjoyed it on the first side, try it on this side. Or even if you didn't, just give it a shot. You never know. Somebody have this closer. That may be too much, but I'm gonna have a pillow for this side. So that you're turning towards the front knee, whichever leg you have in front. So I think most of us it's the left leg. So just turning, threading the right arm under. So again, you can press your hand into the floor, your left hand. You can sweep it around to catch your foot if you want to. Let's sweep, but I prefer to press into the floor. So do what feels good to you. Make sure you're breathing. Don't hold your breath. Don't push so much into this that you're like gripped and clenching, right? Soften. We can take a few more breaths here. So try to relax into it and just enjoy the stretch. Let it feel nice in your body. Long exhales. All right. Take your time. Slowly unravel yourself. I'm going to do down dog one more time, but you definitely don't have to do that. Transition however you like. Oh my gosh. We are going to lie down. It is time. You did it. Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. Come on down. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's lie down. So, hey, it's Shavasana time. You can hug the knees in if you like for a breath or two, rock a little bit. This is a nice time for happy baby. Right, a little happy baby. We can kick out through the heels and just get all nice and stretched. All right, and when you're ready, making your way into Shavasana. So feel free to prop yourself, to put your legs up on a chair or your sofa or whatever is handy. That's kind of nice. Right. Maybe you just lie flat. Cover up if you think you're gonna get chilly. Warmed up a bit in here, so I'm less cold now. Just see how you feel. Mostly you want to be comfortable. You want to be able to relax fully, right? Really let the body soften. Corpse pose, right? Corpse pose implies very little is happening. So we want to do our best to really do nothing. Just let the breath breathe itself. And you rest. Take a few minutes and rest in Shavasana. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Just slowly wake yourself up if you want to take a stretch. Reach the arms overhead, stretch your legs. And hug your knees. Give them a squeeze. Maybe rock a little bit side to side. Smooth out the lower back. Rolling to your right side. Take a breath or two. Just softening. Allow Shavasana to linger. Pressing the floor away, coming up to seated. As you come to sit comfortably, and we'll just take a moment to notice, right, to appreciate the effects of practice. Right, bringing the hands to press at the heart, snuggling the thumbs to the sternum. We'll take a moment for an Om, joining breath and our voices. So feel free to Om along if you like. Let's take an inhale. Lift your heart, inhale. Bow your chin, exhale. Grateful as always for this practice, for all the goodness it brings. And anything else, what else? Pick one thing that you're grateful for. Thank you so much for practice, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic Tuesday. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. All right, I hope you have a wonderful day. Scooch. Let's just briefly unmute. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Christine.
You're welcome.
That's my best.
Thank you, Christine.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice to see all your faces.
Good to see you. Bye, Abba. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Connie.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Waiting for Ann.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out. She'll hop in. You
No
know,
problem.
deal. Bye, Tara. Bye. All right. Have a good one, Connie.
You. Thank you.
Thanks.
Connie, I'm gonna